It took decades before Pedro Hernandez was arrested and eventually found guilty. Now a federal appeals court ordered him released or be executed a new trial. 6-year-old Etan Patz vanished on his way to a school bus in 1979. His face was everywhere, becoming one of the most prominent missing children's cases in the country. After an arrest and a mistrial, Pedro Hernandez was convicted of murder in 2017. Dick Brennan is here now with more on why this conviction was overturned. Dick?
Well, Christine, Pedro Hernandez confessed on tape before being read his Miranda rights, so police asked him to record it again. His attorneys always argued the confession was false and that he was mentally ill. That confession is at the heart of an appeals court ruling that means Hernandez will either get a new trial or be set free. Tonight in SoHo, 46 years after a little boy left his house and never came home, people who lived there then still feel as if it was yesterday.
That could happen in this community was a shock, I think, to most people. So I remember it very clearly.
And many are stunned to learn that the murder of Etan Patz is no longer case closed. On May 25, 1979, the 6-year-old Etan disappeared on the first day he was allowed to walk alone to his school bus stop in SoHo.
For someone raised in this neighborhood, it just rips at you.
The search for answers took decades, and then a confession.
Something just took over me, and I just choked him.
Pedro Hernandez said he lured Etan to a basement and choked him to death. After 2 trials, he was finally convicted in 2017. At the time, Etan's father said he was relieved.
But we finally have found some measure of justice for our wonderful little boy, Etan.
The jurors had deliberated 9 days before reaching a verdict.
We approached it logically and compassionately.
But now the stunning twist. A federal appeals court says the instructions the judge gave to jurors was clearly wrong and manifestly prejudicial in response to a question about Hernandez's confessions.
The jury in the case considered confessions when they shouldn't have been able to consider the confessions.
Legal expert David Schwartz says the court made the correct decision to overturn the conviction.
If the jury determines that it's an involuntary confession, then they can't consider it. The law has to be equal for everyone.
Etan was among the first missing children pictured on milk cartons, and soon, for so many parents, the era of letting kids roam free unsupervised was over.
In New York, that actually changed the tone of the relaxed attitude about kids going to school.
In New York and around the country. Now, Hernandez's attorney said the charges against him should be dropped. The Manhattan DA says it's reviewing the decision. Christine.
Thank you, Dick.